I'm Rebecca. Thank you for having me. Thank you for ferrying my story through the process and for the beautiful journal. While my story is a story, it's one of my most personal. It started as a sort of letter I never sent when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer years ago. When her life ended and mine changed, I stuck with the story and I revised it over years. I don't recommend this for those wanting to publish and get things out into the world, but it was good therapy, and I'm happy the story's found a good final home. This is from While Our Grown Men Played. I was 500 miles away from you that Christmas time 10 years ago when I touched Anna's breast. Anna and I had swirled and sipped Shiraz that evening, having decided at 23 to become wine snobs. We were sitting on her thrift store couch when she snatched the glass of wine from my hand, put her shining curtain of black hair behind her, and pulled my fingers to her shirt. "Do you feel it?" she asked. Her place was stifling, yet on the other side of the picture window it was cold with sleet. "Just touch it. Don't make a face," I told myself, not knowing where to fix my gaze as I kneaded the small mound of flesh under fabric colored rust red. From my best friend's left nipple, I traced trails to the collarbone, underarm, and ribs, north, east, and south of the breast. I shut my eyes and said nothing. I prodded her flesh and felt a spinning sensation behind my eyes, the effects of cheap wine and fear. "You were so sick then, Mother." The radio station broke away from the Christmas carols for an emergency test, a scream that opened my eyes. Out Anna's picture window flickered a string of Christmas lights, like skittle-colored stars shooting in the weather. 3 of the lights were dead. "No," I said, and I shook my head. I didn't feel a thing. So Anna put her fingers on mine, as on a haunted Ouija board. I watched my own sallow hand under her faintly trembling one. Her breast beat out the staccato rhythm of her nervous heart. "So serious, we wine snobs," I said, hoping to lighten the mood. Mountains out of molehills, I thought, tumors out of sane cells. She said nothing, but finally let my fingers slip to my lap. She hadn't worn a bra that evening. It was girls' night, a cover for this examination. Anna turned off the radio and returned to the couch, serious, as if I could sense disease better in the silence. "I couldn't get it to move," she said. "The test is Tuesday." "Good," I said. My sometimes boyfriend was the medical student, not I. Again, she had me press and press. My fingertips sensed sinewy chest muscle underneath breast tissue like jelly. Tensed, relaxed, and then I was nodding. Yes. Yes, I felt the lump. It was there, but I didn't skip a beat. I've always been the one to say the right things. "When did you first notice this?" I asked questions like that, but couldn't register her responses. My brain kept telling me to get out. Get to you, Mother, in your bed with the flowered duvet like a garden. "I thought you might know," Anna said then, "because of your mom." That was it. I was an expert at something, and it was ruining girls' night. The final chemotherapy experiment had failed you, and there was talk of hospice, holidays and hospice nurses, presents and prescriptions, but there was still time. My hands drew away from Anna and fought their way to my lap again. Then I looked at her, square in the face, her gray eyes glassy with fear. I owed her that much, to play along. I investigated like Columbo, or like a tipsy girl version of the old TV detective. Is it soft or hard? And when did you first come upon this? I couldn't say it. Bump. A couple weeks maybe. I've been busy. It's gift season, not holiday season for the department store manager. Maybe it's not as hard as bone, but harder than a rubber ball. I don't know. She was touching it again, staring at the cracks in her living room ceiling to keep the water in her eyes. Anna was a flighty girl, lighthearted and joking, so it made me uneasy to see her so serious, like a kite nailed to the ground. This was years before she would augment her breasts with the implants I refused to massage like the other women at a Christmas party. Pop-infused holiday tunes rang through her apartment then, while our grown men played auto thieves and pimps on the gaming system in the den. These women reached out their hands to connect, to feel. They sat on Anna's bed, illuminated by red and green votives on the nightstand, and tested the new ballooned breasts, Anna's stretched skin shining, to feel the warmth and weight of something true and false all at once. Thank you.